Today I'm going to discuss about the easing traffic in Punta Tesa, a problem solution approach. So this presentation outlines about the problem solution framework addressing traffic issues in Punta Tesa. So moving on, we will start at identifying the traffic problem. First problem is the overabundance of vehicles, the affected stakeholders, and the root causes. So this is to be discussed in the next slide. So first is first is the overabundance of vehicles. So this is one of the main issues of the problem in Punta Tisa. Next is the affected stakeholders. So these are the peoples who are affected in Punta Tisa, which is the commuters, residents, and business are impacted. Next, what are the root causes of traffic? So the root causes of traffic includes narrow roads, growing vehicle numbers, and limited public transportation. Now, moving on, what is the impact of traffic congestion? So first, it increased travel times, which commuters experience longer commutes. Second is the elevated stress levels, which this means that causes daily stress for drivers and passengers. Third is the increased pollution. So when more vehicles are led to a higher levels, it includes a lot of air pollution. And lastly is it negatively impacts the economic businesses. So business suffers a lot due to um traffic for traffic that it delays their accessibility to their products. Next is the first solution. So the first solution is improve public transportation. This solution is meant to improve the public transportation to make it more viable and accessible to the commuters so that they can easily access public transportation. So moving on is the second solution, which is the carpooling and ride sharing. So when you're doing carpooling, it is like ride sharing. You can see it in Grab Taxi, which the two of you can go on share rides to go home. So this is the second solution the to improve to decrease the traffic congestion, but this is not really an accessible way because due to these reasons. First is that it can negatively impact the kuan for reasons like many people doesn't want to like join car ride sharing. Next is the next solution, which is flexible work hours. So this solution allows for people to just work at home. So this allows remote work. So when they can go on, it can be more flexible and more viable. Next is that it can adjust schedules. So to make the people more um accessible and it can adjust their time management. And next is that it avoid peak time. So this will avoid like a lot of traffic since most of people during like work hours or like around 7 to 8 p.m. This is where the peak hours or a lot of um people will commute. So this is the solution to flexible work hours. Now, next is the evaluating public transportation as the best solution. So as the broad impact, it affects a large number of computers. In environmental benefits, it reduces pollution, while in the accessibility, it serves those peoples without private vehicles. So what are the key takeaways and next steps? So traffic congestion in Punta Tisa requires a multifaceted approach. Improving public transportation is the most effective long-term solution. Next steps is develop a detailed plan for public transportation upgrades. Implement pilot programs for carpooling and flexible hours. That is all. Thank you. Uman na. Like the how
Okay.
many years would it take to decrease traffic congestion? Is that what you're trying to mean?
Yes.
Um, the it won't take a lot of years because this could be implemented immediately if the government would implement that with a direct order from the koan, from the higher ups. So that is the solution. If the government would implement that immediately, but if it's koan, to think it more deeply, it would take a lot of process just to implement that. So it would take around months or weeks or but if it's gone, it would not take years, only months or weeks.
Yes, look, you're raising your hand.
Napisitan na.
Okay, are there any
How
more
about you
further
guys? Do you
questions?
have any questions or clarifications?
I have a question.
Okay.
What?
Yes,
I
Mr.
have a
Elman.
question. My question for this presentation is, uh, how long did it take you to find this information about the problem and solution about this topic?
So it took me weeks to research about this topic because this topic really needs to be researched. For example, the solution. So the solution really needs a deep understanding of how traffic congestion impacts negatively on our society. That's why we should really research about this and find solutions. Not just it could be easily found, but you have to really deeply understand um how impactful on the economic and the society. So it took weeks just to research the presentation.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, are there any more further questions? Yes, Iki, you're raising your
Yes,
hand.
Nikki. There is.
Nikki?
Okay.
Okay.
English no.
Yes,
Can traffic congestion, sakto ba,
yes.
have any positive effects on the city or always negative effects just yeah, like, you know,
Okay, so let me talk all about the traffic congestion. Traffic congestion, by the term traffic, this means that it will negatively impact our economics, economic and our society because for three reasons. First, that many commuters or people will be greatly affected due to when they're going to work. Second, it will make the businesses more not accessible since there are a lot of traffic during peak hours. Third, it will greatly it will greatly impact our koan our instance pollution is already a problem, and when there's a lot of cars, it will greatly impact the environment. So that's why traffic congestion negatively impacts our society, not just our society, but in the world. That's all. Okay. Are there no more further questions? No more? Okay.
We
How
have a
about you,
question.
Fortunato?
Um,
We
yes.
have a
What's
question,
your
Andrew.
question?
Yes.
Uh, how to avoid is the best way of traffic?
Okay. So
Kana,
I've
mao na.
already Okay, so I have already discussed about the presentation, which the most best or the best possible solution is to add. Wait. Okay, so the best solution is to improve public transportation. Why? So why must out of all the three solutions, why must transportation be improved? First is that it many commuters will be able to get in easily, which makes it more accessible to anyone. Second, it will reduce commuters or the traffic during peak hours. So when there's a lot of public transportation, just like bus or bullet trains or like on private cars, it will greatly enhance the in decreasing the traffic congestion. And lastly, it will enhance the business in our environment. So that is the best solution when the best solution is improving public transportation. That's all. Okay. Are there any more further questions?
So if none, guys, the meeting is adjourned.
Okay.